it seemed like I've been doing R. Kelly videos on a regular for the last 2 years or so, which I really didn't find myself wanting to do it. But as I said in my other videos, I don't like hypocrisy. I'm not defending what R. Kelly did or allegedly have done. I'm focusing on the now. The whole reason why R. Kelly is back in the news. Now, a lot of us in our community are not thinking. A lot of us in our community are bandwagon jumpers, or just a lot of us are embarrassed and don't like the fact that people got a mirror on the black community. Now, the other day I came across a video, and I mentioned it briefly about this young woman being raped on in Atlanta, and I had a family member get mad at me because I wasn't sympathetic to her in the way she thought I should be. And what I mean was, why I felt sorry for the sister for getting raped, because I don't condone rape, male, female, young, old, straight, gay. I don't condone it. But I said she put herself in a situation where she could be taken advantage of. And I said, why do grown ass women, or women period, go to these clubs that they know they got a certain group of people in there? Why do you hang around men that you know are up to no good? And then he's like, well, it doesn't matter. I said, yes, it does matter. See, y'all got these talk points like white women. No means no. Yes, no means no. But you got people who don't register, and you gotta be on the offense. Just like when my father told me when I first started driving, he said, son, you're not driving just for yourself, drive for everybody else. Because you don't know what that person, that car is going on. You don't know if they drunk. You don't know if they have a medical condition. You don't know if they're paying attention or not. And today with texting and all that stuff, you have to be on your P's and Q's. So if you go to a club knowing that they got date rape drugs, which they've had for years and years, you know there are people out there who are aggressive. There are people out here who are murderers. You have to be on your game. And for some reason, some of y'all think that if you bat your eyes, that that's gonna get you in and out of harm's way. No. There are people who prey on women. They prey on little girls. They prey on men, but women, y'all more vulnerable. And that, just be honest, that doesn't mean y'all weak. It's just the way it is. And you shouldn't have to feel like that. But reality is that you have to be aware of your surroundings. That's why I did club for a long time when I was in my early 20s. When I saw what's going on in some of these clubs, I'm like, man, I don't want to be here, but please ever get a raid. I don't want to be here if a woman identify me as somebody, because that has happened. Like, you're going to go to the club, you're going to find somebody wearing the same shit you're wearing. And remember at one point, brothers was going around all with the bald heads and shit. So we all looked alike. I know that's a stereotype, but you get what I'm saying. And especially if you're going out to white clubs, oh my gosh. When I came on R&R, me and an ex and her friends went out. Now, I'm the only dude in the group. But when we went out to this club, I forget what suburb it was at. And what happened was, I got drunk. But I had enough sense not to drive home. I had enough sense not to go off into some room with some random female. But I know there was females that got drunk, was going off into the bathroom with dudes. There were dudes on the dance floor having sex with women out in the open. I never forget that. And I'm saying, at least, even though I'm drunk, I know better. Now, what if I went up to a female and she was drunk and then the next day she woke up and she's like, where my panties at? Or woke up next to me, she's like, oh my gosh, who's this guy? I don't remember this guy. And she yelled rape. I'm fucked. See, men like myself, we be thinking about that shit. Like, when we see a female too drunk, we're like, man, Even if it's your girl, you're like, nah, Mama and daddy warned you. Especially your mama. They said, when these fast ass girls, they get you caught up. Because they never tell their parents the truth. They never say, mom and dad, I actually wanted it. I initiated it. They're never going to say that. Everybody going to play that damsel in distress thing. So when something happened to them, nowadays I'm like, it's how you not know. But just in case you got that naive person as a guy, you need to be like, you know what? No, too much of a hassle. But some of y'all chase after dudes that you know are inappropriate, and y'all do this from the time y'all 12 to the day y'all die in some cases. Now I'm not saying that at the age of 12 you know everything, but you know more than you let on. As I said before, I was in grammar school. We knew there was girls in our classroom who were sexually active. You had one who had a baby at 12. Never forget that. And we found out how old the father was. We were like, huh. I remember one of the girls in class said, "Isn't he that too old? That's my baby daddy. I love him. He loves me. He definitely my kid." And then we found out that she was raised in an environment where daddy wasn't around. We said, we get it now. But we all knew that the girls that was in grammar school and high school was not messing with boys that age. Very rare. But now y'all became mothers. Some of y'all grandmothers. And y'all embarrassed. Y'all aged out. Cats like R. Kelly and ain't looking at a 35-year-old woman like they used to. Or a 40-some-year-old woman. Unless she got her shit together, she's maintaining. But usually, cats like R. Kelly, they want something younger. And women the same way, but society got a different way of viewing it. Now, by no means am I defending R. Kelly, but I'm telling you right now, if you're 18 and older, you're an adult. You know you ain't naive to the world. If your mom and daddy took you and say, "Hey, R. Kelly gonna do this for you," and y'all knew the reputation, and now you want to complain and cry about it, I don't feel sorry for you. And that's why Erykah Badu, the Brat, and Taraji was out there saying what they said. But because a certain segment of society stopped blasting on social media, they didn't flip what they said. The Brat really flipped. I went back and watched the documentary, and Robert was wrong. I didn't see it the same way before. You're 40-some years old. You mean the first time you didn't comprehend what was said in the documentary? I ain't buying that. What it is that you know Robert. You know in our community that there are people in our community that do dumb shit. The Brat know there's females out there are wild. She can speak to it firsthand. She went to jail causing females stepped up to the wrong way. Erykah Badu has always been one of those free spirit sisters. She said, pray for him and pray for the victims. If what they're saying is true. All the women that was participating and coming out now, those whores. They're whores. Let's call it what it is. If they was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, he was in his 40s and 50s, then I would say they victims. Because that's too much age. But by the time you get 18, you know, hey, you was old enough to know that this man had a reputation, real or alleged or imagined, excuse me. Y'all start seeing dollar signs. See, let me tell y'all something. When white women got Tiger Woods the way they did, and they piled up on it, said, "Oh, the way we can get money, we all got to go in and pile on." Because now he fighting multiple allegations, so people believe that it really happened. And then y'all saw the whole Bill Cosby thing. They like, "Oh man, I'm a women king," even though a lot of them were proven to be lies. The media to this day won't even report it. You got to go on the internet, or you got to catch it when it's out there like that. On the news, they're not gonna do no retraction. And R. Kelly makes the perfect villain because we know of his past, but his present is they talk about grown women. And a lot of people forget the Atlanta police and the Chicago police. They went to those residences and they didn't find anything. Just like they went over to his West Side studio, they didn't find anything. TMZ had released video of the alleged victims out there shopping in Beverly Hills, having a good time. What it is, the family mad because they ain't got no money, ain't got none of that R. Kelly money. And then white Hollywood said, okay, we don't need this Negro anymore. We don't need him. Right? We ain't written, wrote, and told the white artists and the white guys how to do these things, so we don't need these black guys anymore. See, this is what I kept telling y'all about selling your culture, because when they don't need you anymore, they toss you to the side. And because one time R. Kelly was writing hits for everybody. But in our community, instead of saying, hey man, people gotta take responsibility for their actions. See, I can understand if y'all angry about what happened back in '08, when it was 2008, when it was 2007, when it was 2006, and you get the picture. Hell, even 2009. But we're now 2019, and y'all got this delayed reaction. Now y'all want to say it's boycott. And I don't believe in that always boycotting people shit. I really don't. This started in the 90s, going after black men and their money. And sisters have got on this bandwagon too. And I'm telling y'all, this is dangerous. Because one day, your husband or your father going to be working a job. If somebody ain't going to like him, they're going to accuse him of something, we got to fire you. No proof, no nothing. And believe me, I can speak to this firsthand. I lost my job over something I didn't do. Y'all saw that girl was at that McDonald's, that white guy grabbed her, similar situation. All that white person got to do say, he did this, he said this. Okay, we got to let you go. They didn't care if I ate it ever again. They didn't care if I could pay my car nor my rent. They got rid of me. So just think about it. If these women are lying, they went ahead and screwed R. Kelly. R. Kelly don't have nothing to do with him anymore. Or he moved on to a different group of women he want to be around. I'm going to get him. I'm going to say he did something to me. And then you get on this documentary with a black woman and the rest of them are white men and white women. I'm like, okay, y'all do notice they only doing these documentaries about black men. All these white dudes and white women, teachers, police officers, stuff, nothing. And then white women put out their top point, nobody really cares about the black woman. And it's just like, yeah, nobody cares about the black girl or the black woman. That's bullshit. I keep telling y'all, and I've said in many videos, brothers like myself, we would defend y'all within reason. We're not going to defend ratchet ass behavior. If you was told, I wouldn't go with that dude, you cop blocking. It's not cop blocking, it's trying to save your life. Trying to keep your family on gears of heartache. But see, y'all, that strong and independent mindset, and then any sister that come out and say, y'all, we got to do better. Y'all attack them till they relent, and they start, yeah, y'all right. And that's what y'all did to Erykah Badu, the Brat, and, oops, wrong image. Sorry about that. I apologize. I got to pull it. What was that? Taraji. Where's she at? Taraji. Y'all did the same. Y'all did the same. Y'all got Taraji in them backtracking. All Taraji and them said, where was the adults at? If your mama and daddy took you at the age of 18 or 19 or 21 into R. Kelly, knowing that this man's reputation, what kind of parents did you got? And if you're a woman that's going up to R. Kelly, knowing his alleged reputation, and then he screws you a few times, and you're like, I don't want nothing to do with you anymore, and then you want to go get in front of a camera, he did this to me, you brought it on yourself. I can never understand why women chase after no good ass dudes or dudes with a questionable background and then yell and want the entire community to go in on them. I'm sorry. I used to be that dude. Used to always say, man, don't do this to this woman. Don't dog her out. She's one of our queens. And begin to realize queens don't carry themselves like whores. Queens are smart enough not to go out there and put themselves in harm's way. You 30-something years old, you still at a club popping your ass like you're 16, 17, 22 years old, and then you pushing up on some dude, you gonna buy me a drink, y'all stumbling out of clubs. And then 2 months later, I'm pregnant, and don't know who the father is, or if you do, you're too afraid to challenge him or go on him, so you get some other sucker that come along, it's your baby. And dude, he think it's his kid, he raising the kid, and then the mom said, you ain't his father. Then there's another bunch of crap that you got to go through. So that's all black men fault? No. Y'all keep rewarding no good ass dudes. Y'all doing the same thing that white women do. Y'all going out here having sex with these no good ass men. These men who have reputations, real or imagined. And instead of you saying, I got some dignity, some class, I'm not going to put myself in this situation. Then you got parents and aunts and uncles putting these girls out. I thought the Sparkle was old girl cousin, but I found out, oh, that was her niece. That's even worse. Her auntie said, R. Kelly want to see you. He want to have sex with you. Go have sex with him. And I heard that he's kinky. Let him do whatever he want to do with you. Now you're on TV crying about it. Wait a minute. He already went to trial for that. Stay on subject. Is he doing something to grown ass women now? I don't. And see, they gotta have that conversation, because a lot of people gonna say she's 18, 19 years old. She will be with him. He's keeping her hostage. If they go out shopping, she can easy scream. He's locking the door on me. He don't keep it around 24/7. At some point, you got to go out. And if he does have you like that, you put yourself in that situation. But but R. Kelly don't have that history. See, this is the thing. My thing is, I've never heard of R. Kelly keeping some women against their will. This is a recent thing. You can't get him on a child pornography shit, but just say he's a coster, he keep these women sex slaves. Let me tell you something. Somebody in his inner circle don't want to go to jail. They're going to say, hey, man, Robert, I wouldn't do this if I was you. And if R. Kelly gets smart with them, I got to say, yo, Robert got somebody over on the west side. Robert got somebody over there in Georgia. He got somebody in Florida, California. And they're going to zoom to his crib. They're going to do an investigation. And they've been doing it, and they ain't found nothing on him. But y'all let a documentary send y'all off. See, we talking about standing with our people, but we don't give each other the benefit of the doubt. We jump to conclusions. And I'm not saying that you're not supposed to be suspicious or concerned. That's by all means. If a woman says that something happened to her, yeah, you're supposed to take it into account, because, and this is not being sexist, women are the fairer of the sex. They're not built like men. So physically, if a guy's empowered them physically, they're not going to be able to handle themselves. Excuse me. But if you being warned, hey, that guy right there don't seem too open, or he seems mysterious, and not in a good way, in a bad way, and you still say, well, I know him. Okay, go ahead. You know him. But don't come back saying, oh my gosh, he raped me. I couldn't believe it. I thought I knew him. But wait a minute, you told us you knew him. Nobody truly knows anybody. Let's just keep it real. Everybody, they hide pieces of themselves. But usually you can tell when it comes down to relationships, especially intimate relationships, somebody gonna show their hand. Excuse me. Damn cold. By no means am I condoning R. Kelly's past. But at the same time, when you think about it, some of our parents and grandparents, aunts and uncles or siblings, our relationship with people of different ages. I'm not condoning adults get with children. But let's just keep it real. If Aaliyah's mother and father and brother, even Aaliyah when she was alive didn't say anything, that means they didn't care. They were trying to make money. And for Aaliyah's mama to say something now, that delayed reaction is disingenuous. That one chick that was on Dateline last week when she said that she kept R. Kelly's DNA, his spit and saliva, semen. Like, what makes you keep that? That means you were setting them up. And nobody want to come out and say it. If you was doing, oh, I got R. Kelly's semen and saliva. People like, ugh, that's nasty. But she pulled a Monica Lewinsky. I'm going to keep this for a rainy day. So if something happened, I'm going to, R. Kelly, I got your DNA. I can say you did this to me. That's not a victim. That's somebody conniving. Grown ass women. R. Kelly, even his ex-wife. But then next video, that's my baby daddy. Then she did an interview where she called out John Legend and the Me Too movement. People want to downplay that one. She was like, what John was at before? He just doing that for popularity. In the Me Too movement, what were they? They don't care about black women. She said it, but that's not getting any play. Torre went out there and made a career. R. Kelly is doing this. Everybody went silent on Torre. You ain't heard Joy Reid say anything since that news broke. John Legend went silent since they been throwing Harvey Weinstein in his face. See, it's hypocrisy, folks. So before y'all go out and attack Taraji, the Brad, and Erykah Badu, y'all need to look around and say, wait a minute. 20-something years, everybody been bopping their head to R. Kelly's music. Now all of a sudden, y'all want him to lose his money. What they... And the allegations ain't even been proven yet. But y'all mad because some y'all didn't like the verdict. Then y'all should be mad at them people that said it. The girl and them said y'all should be mad at Sparkle. Why y'all treating Sparkle like she's a damn victim? She pimped her niece out. See, I have a hard time with victims that made themselves victims. It's like druggies. I don't feel sorry for them. You told yourself, I'm going to go take heroin. I'm going to take cocaine. I don't feel sorry for drunks. Nobody put a gun in his head, you must drink this liquor. I don't feel sorry for gangbangers. Nobody's telling you, you have to go join a gang. Everybody make choices, and yes, I understand. Kids are going to make mistakes. But when you got too many people saying, this is wrong, this is not right, there's other ways, and you still go out your way and do it, then that's on you. I can see if nobody don't talk about pedophilia, nobody talk about gangs, nobody talk about none of this stuff, then I can understand people making bonehead mistakes. But at some point, somebody's always saying something about pedophilia. Somebody's talking about underage drinking. Somebody's always talking about something. What it is, some of these sisters are embarrassed. Or some of y'all jumped on a bandwagon. Or some of y'all went to the club and y'all rejected. When R. Kelly was having parties and his bouncers was letting them in. Nah, not her. Get her. But just keep it real. And I have no problem saying I don't feel sorry for none of the women that's coming out saying that R. Kelly took advantage. Y'all was old enough to know better. Y'all went out there when he was whining and dining. Y'all laying the pipe. Y'all was cool. When he moved on, now he's a predator. I've yet to see any proof. Y'all let a documentary by a black woman and the rest of them are white Jews. Come on, really? Now, that doesn't mean I'm condoning anything. Let me say this again, because a lot of people like to take people's words out of context, because y'all took Taraji stuff out of context. You took the Brat and Erykah Badu. But guess what? The Brat, she backtracking. Well, yeah, I watched it again. Wait a minute. You 40-some years old. You used this excuse like, well, I really didn't pay attention. I missed certain things. Wait a minute. You said in an interview you've been around Robert. You didn't see those things. So now you know him personally, been around, but you got a documentary that know of rumors. See, that doesn't make any sense. The problem is there's a segment of black women in our community who are not loyal. And I'm not saying defend bad behavior, but at least let a person get the benefit of the doubt. Now, if you got proof that R. Kelly is keeping grown-ass women against their will, then let him have it. But bringing up shit in his past that already transpired and there's already judgment made, y'all did that same shit to Nate Parker. Something that happened way before he got in acting, something that he was cleared on. They said, we can't let that nigga make any money off that movie. We can't let him get an Academy Award. Remember, everybody's talking about he was going to get awards and everything. And I told y'all, I said, something going to come up. Everybody got to make the black man the boogeyman. And for black women to get on this talking point that nobody loves the black woman, stop that. There are brothers out here every day that try to defend y'all. When that Hoist Cloud trial was going on, even though we got criticisms of Roland Martin, me, Roland, the Advice Show, Willa VZ, Tori and Ray, we was all talking about Hoist Cloud. Even Tommy Sotomayor. And y'all claim the brothers don't like, but we like, ain't nobody's outraged. Just, I mean, even brothers that politically we don't line up with. It was black men. It wasn't black women leading that charge. It was black men leading that charge. When Jamil Hill over at ESPN, he got a history of throwing black men on the bus. What do we say? I said, I reluctantly do this video, but I got to defend sister. It wasn't 2 days go by, she threw the entire black male population under the bus. And brothers like, see, this is what we get for defending our women. See, y'all don't realize every time y'all lump us up in the group or y'all blame us for y'all questionable choices, y'all making it easier for brothers to say, you know what? I'm going to take my chances outside of community. Nothing that say they're going to get a white woman, but we're going to get with people who of color who have long separated themselves from the black community. Now, I've never advocated dating outside the community. I said teach his own. But at some point, y'all going to realize the more y'all keep pushing us away, we're going to sit and say, what do y'all want? Y'all don't want us to protect you, but then after y'all screw, y'all want to come in and save. Like that sister was putting those swirling videos out. She was talking about black men across the board. We don't do this, we do this. Knowing that I'm not one of those dudes, I said, okay, that's her opinion. But when that white guy came out and said, hey, we don't like y'all like that, he basically saying that y'all bed warmers. She was, why no black man defending me? Well, you just said that you don't need us. You don't like us. We're dogs. You can't switch it on and switch it off. I went to school with girls, worked with women. I'm like, you know that dude playing you, right? You just jealous because you want this. Maybe I did at that point, depending on who it was I was talking at the time, but that doesn't mean I was trying to cock block. But once a female make up her mind who she wants, she gonna go who she wants. There ain't nothing you can do or say is gonna change her mind. Unless she playing you, keeping you in her back pocket. I told y'all the story of some of the women I know. No. I said, you know that website is not an actual dating site. That's a site where y'all hook up just to have sex. Well, you know, he seemed nice. I'm like, so you prepared to have sex tonight? I don't know about that. I said, you do know that's a website to hook up. Everybody expect to have sex. I said, go to a well-lit place, go and separate. She didn't do none of those things. They had another comment. Can you do? No. Don't you got brothers? Don't you got a daddy? No. I ain't getting involved. I warned you. What kind of friend are you? The friend that tried to warn you, you wouldn't listen. And I love that talking point about, well, where you got a sister? If my sister who's raised in the same household as me, and listen to my parents, that's on them. As much as I want to protect them as a brother, you have to sit there and say, wait a minute, they their own adults. If I go out here and fuck up something that I know I fucked up, I would want family support, but I don't expect it. Unless they know I was in a position that I couldn't get out of. Now, if you've been raped, this person forced himself on you, and you tried everything to get away from that person, yeah, I'll probably be in jail. But if I met this person, this is why I tell people, let your family meet the persons you with. Let them know where you're going. I mean, I'm grown. Nowadays, you got to let people know where you're at. I ain't gonna lie. I tell my aunts, I'm like, I'm going out on a date. I'm taking this chick out to this place. Why? It's because nowadays you got some women on some shit. Women ain't that much different from men. If y'all ask women to take where you going, guys do the same. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I've gone to on dates, blind dates with women. I'm like, oh my God. Good thing I ain't let them know where I live. Good thing I ain't get too deep in this. See, we know when it ain't right as men. Y'all think that, like he's a little rough around the edges. I can mold him. Y'all actually believe that shit. There are women that I know whose husbands don't even have sex with them anymore. And I'm like, either it's you, your hygiene, or they messing around, or in the next 10, 15 years, they're gonna come out they gay or something. I'm being honest with y'all. Y'all don't want dudes talking to y'all realistic. Y'all want us to lie. And so when other females who've been down that path or wise enough to know not to go down that path, try to warn y'all attack them. But as I said before, Taraji and the Brat, they brought up an interesting point. What were the parents at? Well, and then, ladies, y'all supposed to have a sisterhood. But see, right now, white America is going after black men. Right now, we back in fashion. Let's go after the nigger. If he got some money, he got some popularity, he got some influence, let's destroy him. Since September 2017, there have been nothing but black men. And I told y'all they was going to become the face of this Me Too movement crap. But then you got these bitter-ass women that can't get laid or thought they was going to be slick and manipulative. It ain't work for them. Now they're like, black men don't protect us. Stop that. Y'all going to chase away. Y'all going to be even more vulnerable. I'm telling you right now, keep accusing all brothers of that crap. Jada Pinkett talking all that crap. Black men don't protect black women. You can sit there and you got a rich man. You wrong. You wrong for saying that. You ain't on the market no more. You ain't dating. I mean, you talking about self-hatred and shit. She chopped up her face. Her weird ass kids. You got a daughter, you know she a lesbian. Got a son, you know he's gay. Wendy Williams pushed that crap about no good black men. But yet you was talking about other men, but your husband was out here doing dirt. Giving black women inappropriate advice, trick your husband having kids. Guys don't like us. Look at her, she's sick now. Rihanna, White Hollywood was telling, go ahead, Rihanna, we love you. Go ahead. Go ahead, keep going out there shaking your ass and doing everything. Now they throwing shade at her. Remember Nicki Minaj? Everybody was loving Nicki Minaj at one point. Now they make fun of her. Y'all gonna get tired of being manipulated and being used. We told y'all. We said, y'all quit making us out to be the bad guys of the story. Right now, R. Kelly is a proxy. He's the perfect proxy, but he's a proxy because of his past. But to see the Brat and them turn back and start, well, I went back and rewatched the documentary and blah, blah. But you just said in an interview, you know him. You didn't see these things. They tell you y'all not thinking for yourself. Y'all not thinking for y'all not thinking as individuals. Like I said, having a 25-year delayed reaction or 10-year delayed reaction is wrong. And conflating things. If it's proven that R. Kelly is keeping women against their will, he's going to pay for it. But going after the man's ability to make a living, then telling people don't buy his stuff or don't play his music, y'all learned that from Slave Master. Slave Master does it. Take their money. I don't never hear y'all yell about taking anybody money. If any of the television or cable networks who play anything that was produced by Harvey Weinstein, if they said we're not going to play that, even though it's coming out, so we're not going to play those movies anymore. It's funny how we join in with the so-called dominant and wanted to just erase our legacy. Because guess what? R. Kelly old stuff sound better than the stuff that's out on the radio. And they don't need no competition. But let me say this. Some of the women out here who are claiming victimhood, they're whores. Y'all need to call it what it is. Stop defending women who do questionable things. Stop browbeating the ones who are saying, hey, y'all got to use common sense. Nobody's advocating rape. Nobody's advocating child molestation. But right now, the subject is supposed to be about him and grown women, not what something he did years ago, something that we should have been angry about and talking about years ago. Because y'all don't realize, sisters, y'all look like a big laughing joke to the world. Other women got issues with their men, but they don't do like y'all do. Y'all publicly browbeat each other and lambast us in the media. Look what Eve did to Chris Brown the other day. Look what they doing in View. Sonny Hoiston, Whoopi Goldberg, Sherry Shepherd, Star Jones, they was on there. Sherazade Ali warned the black community 30 years ago that we need to get our stuff together. We're going to have these problems. Some of y'all need to start thinking for yourself. Stop that group mind think stuff. Stop with the delayed reactions. Address the issues when we find out. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. There's a lot of stuff that we can fix in our community if we quit pretending like it don't exist. But at the same time, black women got to stop making like the black man is not there, that we don't love them. You need to stop that. That reverse psychology stuff where y'all try to manipulate people, that ain't working anymore. But like I said, I predicted years ago, I said, they're going to get Robert Kelly. They're going to get him. And they ain't done with R. Kelly. We only on the 26th day of the new year. Chris Brown, R. Kelly. The black Hebrew Israel, what they say, me say black Hebrew Israel instead of the Israelites. Hebrew Israelites. Bill Maher even threw shade at them at the opening of the show. Anytime a black man has a presence in this country or around the globe, people feel the need to attack us. But when they use our women to do it, man, you're leaving us, our communities at a disadvantage. Like I said, if it's proven that R. Kelly gets holding grown women hostage, then he got to go to jail. He got to pay the piper. But rehashing, excuse me, something that we known for 20 years, 26 years ago, y'all disingenuous. Y'all like fools. And y'all letting white folk manipulate y'all, white women in particular.